cazzo vuoi? A merda.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Questo che cazzo è? Però lo vedo abbastanza aggressivo lo zio, eh?
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Subito.
With pleasure.
Stop!
Oh, sto nano mena, ora io, il ranetto mena. Ah, non è merda. Dai, dagliele forte, dagliele forte. Mena il cogliombero io.
Yeah, almost like we never left first.
E girati. Bravo, zio. Come cazzo mena il nano, raga, oh. Merda.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
7.
But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Dov'è Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Va bene. Sì, perché gli rompevano il cazzo a questo qua, raga? Perché gli rompevano il cazzo al nano, scusa, non ho capito. Ah, deposito.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for.
Ah, che cazzo?
It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Bene.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Questo mi sta simpatico, raga. Questo mi sta simpatico, sincero. Ma le ragazze qua, penso le troie, penso. Non lo so, ma penso di sì. Raga, questo mi sta simpatico però, raga, sinceramente. Sembra strano, ma mi sta simpatico. Non lo so perché. Poi sta casa c'è 27 miliardi e mezzo di piani, però. Mi sta simpatico questo tizio, non so perché. Però mi sta simpatico. Poi gli inculo tutto quello che c'ha nella casa, quindi mi sta ancora più simpatico. La vodka, no. Secondo te io posso bere la vodka in sto gioco? Guarda, mi fa piacere. Non penso lo farò mai, però mi fa piacere. Ma me la rivendo subito al massimo. Pieno di roba, vedi così, bisogna fare. Ok. Beh, leggi l'agenda. Mi rompo il cazzo a leggere l'agenda. Ma puoi fare tu da solo? Mi rompo il cazzo. Vediamo un attimo. Butta secca. Filo. Quindi lui vive qua. Perché quelli coglioni volevano vincolargli la casa? Non ho capito. Allo zio, vabbè. Non l'ho capita. Neanche l'ho capito perché c'è sto corridoio inutile, però. Va bene. Ho dato tutto. Possiamo scendere. Si sale ancora, raga. Che cazzo? Che stai a dire? Che stai a dire? Che state a dire? Ma qua c'è proprio una roba per tutto, porco due. Allora, aspetta. Leggi la leggenda di Dandelions. Leggi l'agenda di Dandelion. Io mi rompo il cazzo a leggere l'agenda di Dandelion, sinceramente. Mi rompo il cazzo. Cittadino povero. Ah, che palle. Ma seriamente dove leggi l'agenda, porco due. Inventario. Penso così si faccia, giusto? Penso. Dove cazzo sta l'agenda? Dove cazzo è, raga? La devo trovare, non ce l'ho io l'agenda. Vediamo un attimo. Non ce l'ho l'agenda, raga. Ah, però io qua c'ho questa, raga. Scusate, un secondo veloce. Ah, ok, alto 30. Qui c'ho 90 di capacità, perfetto. Non so dove l'ho trovata, però. C'ho 1400 corone. Così ho altro spazio, adesso fino a 90 posso portare. Stavo a dirvi, forse questa? Agenda di cosa? Molto interessante. Ok. Ok, vabbè. Molto interessante, Parla con Vespula. Che con Vespula? Ah, lui sarebbe Vespula.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Molly, Vespula. Andiamo Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Mi sembra un pochino too much, però va bene.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
Beh, in
And as
realtà
an
sì.
Guardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation, commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric, but we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it Ada is now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
L'ultima. Elial.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Ok, vabbè. C'ho tutte, quindi ce ne possiamo andare via. Tutto lui abbiamo chiesto.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Detto andiamo.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Ho arrivato un altro, mi sa. Ho fatto. Mi sono cliccato per sbaglio. Parla con Vespula. Ah, ma lui. Ah, ma gli ho pagato le robe in più, mi sa. Però era nell'incarico. Quindi devo parlare con ste tizie, raga. Devo vedere che cazzo. Cioè, se sanno dove è andato lo stronzo. Mamma mia, oh, raga. Ma porco due. Comunque, sono già a livello 10. Mi sono proprio dimenticato. Sono a livello 10, raga. Non male. Personaggio. Cosa ci prendiamo? Cosa ci prendiamo a livello 10? Ci potenziamo un'abilità che già abbiamo. Questa qua. Così, perché mi sa sul cazzo, non è vero. Però mi serve, mi serve. Dammi... Ne ho due di questi, due blu. Alchimia 0. Pensate quando mi fa schifo il cazzo l'alchimia, raga. Fa schifo l'alchimia, porco due. Più o meno tutte quante dobbiamo andare,
This baronet's Lavalette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Devo trovarla allora.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Va bene. Andiamo con loro.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Andiamo con loro, raga. Ma lui perché ha ucciso il figlio di quella tizia? Non lo so. Andiamo con loro, raga. Andiamo con loro. Soli no, andiamo con loro. Tanto che cazzo me frega. Poi se vengono contro l'ammazzo. Non fa parte della storia. Devo dare tutte queste tipe qua. Andare a parare dove cazzo è l'altro rincoglionito. Cazzo.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Va bene.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Che cazzo ne so. Fulmine. Un fulmine.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horse is a saddle. Let's begin.
Proviamo, re. Che cazzo ne so. Se va ben tanto che devo scommettere corone. C'è la sella che mi servirà quella sella. Quindi ho detto subito.
Riders, ready!
Ah merda!
Faster.
Ah schifo, corre! Ah raga, non corre il cavallo. Non corre il cavallo. Allora, te mi succhia il cazzo. Mi devi succhiare il cazzo, zio, sto dicendo, mi devi succhiare il cazzo, eh. No raga, sta stancando, sta stancando. Sta stancando. Ah schifo, non mi voglio bloccare. Body block, raga, lo body block. Lo body block, raga, lo body block lo stronzo. Lo body block. Lo body block. God. Lo body
Roach I
block.
chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Buona.
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Lui sembra simpatico il tizio, raga. Ma se andavo da solo, infatti, a me andava in compagnia. Molly. Ah, Molly di merda.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
No.
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this.
Immagino.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Cosa?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Va bene.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Va bene.
Sick of it all. Another drifter in from Temeria.
Dov'è il coglione che mi portava in città? Ha detto parlami quando siamo pronti ad andare in città. Dov'è? Ok. No, non c'era, scusa, c'è. Dov'è?
Sick of it all.
Quanto cazzo sta? Guarda sto coglione, guarda. Ah, zio. Niente, devo salire sopra. Vabbè. E vogliamo andare in città? O no? Dai, in città, via in città.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Andiamo con lui, andiamo con lui.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Andiamo, zio, andiamo. Non mi sta dando sul cazzo sto tizio, sembra molto... non lo so. Poi magari mi sbaglio, magari un coglione... vocale, però... non lo so, raga, adesso dobbiamo andare a parlare con tutte le tipe, porco due. Però, secondo me questa qua è la parte più, non lo so, magari più lunga. Che dico, raga? Soltanto una rasatura? No. Capelli lunghi e sciolti, proviamo, Boh, non lo so, re. Che cazzo ne so. Ah, così. Che sembrava tipo alla stile Gesù Cristo, tipo così. Però è più figo rispetto a prima, eh. Testa rasata, che cazzo è? Però è più figo così, raga. È più figo così, secondo me. Testa rasata... No, testa rasata no. Ah, c'è. Ogni porto c'ho le guardie, ogni porto cazzo vado. Ah, bello dove merda!
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Succhia per cazzo! Sono entrato, raga.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
C'ho un finto qualcosa per entrare. Che interior, che grande, oh, zio. Scusa,
Welcome, White One.
Di nulla.
Grab a wooden one and follow me.
Sì, adesso arrivo, non ti preoccupare. Fammi incularti un po' di roba. Te, da signora, qua. Ah. Sono entrato, raga, serio sono entrato però.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ma se dicevo qualcos'altro non entravo, raga. Secondo me. Fatto bene di il maestro. Ora quando sono bravo, zia. Dai. Dai, fortissima.
Mistake.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Ma io non sono il cazzo di...
Instructor.
Really?
appunto, non sono il cazzo di
And how
maestro.
on earth did you get in?
No, non così.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a
Certo.
witcher. This is so exciting.
Sto cercando Dandelion.
incredibly, but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Dai, adesso che cazzo vuole fare, dai. Ma comunque, se è accorto, cioè, le due più noi non siamo il maestro, però no, vabbè, se un Witcher va benissimo lo stesso. Non ha capito che adesso la distruggo. Davanti al baretto. Vabbè, comunque, di base Dandelion, ma la sto distruggendo. Non ho capito se lui è forte o no. A me non mi sembra un guerriero Dandelion, poi non so. Mi sembra il coglione, un cazzo nella vita, però. Dai, che cazzo vuoi fare, zia? Ti sto spammando.
Two swords when you can barely handle
Ti sto
one.
spammando.
Damn it. instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Silenzio in aula.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Io me ne vo.
Pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Così che si comincia, raga. È così che si comincia. E Geralt lo sa bene. Guarda, stanno a dormire, raga. Vabbè. Poi lui che cazzo lo sapeva che era veramente il maestro delle armi, Geralt? Cioè, come cazzo gli sei riuscito a far finta di essere un... Cioè, io sapevo che veramente gli serviva il maestro e non ce l'avevano. Però lei era una secondaria questa qua da fa, che lei secondo me... Cioè, lui secondo me, con loro secondo me... E cosa fanno, secondo me? Vabbè, andiamo avanti. Un bel po' di roba qua, ci inculiamo tutto quello che c'è da incularci, pure questo, i rapporti che a noi non ci interessano. A Geralt ci interessa un altro tipo di rapporto. Allora andiamo qua. Dei libri non ce ne fate un cazzo, fate seghe dei libri. Ah, guardie e merda. Dove stanno i guardie? Vabbè, stanno a dormire, guarda. Buonasera.